Welcome to Fits on the Go. My name is Apurva Challa. I'm a cardiology research fellow at the Mayo Clinic, Rochester. Today, I have the distinct pleasure to introduce Dr. Mayra Guerrero, who is a structural interventional cardiologist as well as the national PI of the mitral 2 clinical trial. Welcome, Dr. Guerrero.
Thank you. It's an honor for me to be here. Thank you very much.
It's an honor for us as well to have your time. Can you please share what made you dedicate your career towards the transcatheter mitral valve replacement?
Thank you very much. Well, I don't think this is something that I planned. It was just all the response to a need. There was a patient that I remember, a very dear patient who had mitral annulus calcification, 83-year-old with symptoms and not a candidate for surgery. And we had done 3 mitral valvuloplasties prior, and she would get some improvement and then would come back like almost every 18 months because it's not a good solution. Just like valvuloplasty is not a good solution for aortic stenosis. And it was in January of 2013 when she came after the third valvuloplasty with restenosis when I thought, well, this is not working. You need something else. And at that time, there were no transcatheter mitral devices. So I thought, well, why don't we put an aortic TAVR device in this circumferential calcium in the mitral valve? So that's how the idea started. And then after we treated our first patient, there was another need. So now we knew, yes, you can do it, but there are problems. And then we needed to do a study to identify those problems and fix them. And then that's why immediately we did the first case in August and we initiated the TMVR Global Registry in October. So like within 2 months, we already had a registry. And then while doing the registry, there was another need. We needed better data because there's a lot of missing data in registries, and you need independent core labs to look at imaging, echo, CT. So very soon after we were into the registry, within 2 or 3 months, so the registry started in October. By December, we were already in contact with the FDA by phone first to tell them, well, this is what we're doing, but now we would like to do a multi-center prospective study because we want to increase the quality. So then we started the clinical trial, and then we found all the problems, and it's just the need. So you find one problem, then you need to find a solution, and then here we are, like 10 years later. It wasn't planned. It just happened as a response to a need, a patient need, an unmet need.
Also, Dr. Guerrero, can you please share with us what is your vision for the field of structural interventional cardiology 5 years down the line and 10 years down the line, particularly in the landscape of transcatheter mitral valve replacements, given the results that we'll be getting from the mitral 2 clinical trial?
Thank you very much. Yes, so we hope to have results soon, not only from that trial. There are already 4 pivotal trials in the United States, and interestingly, they started with non-calcified valves, and they all then later on added a calcified arm or the MAC arm. And even more interestingly, those are the arms that filled more quickly. They finished enrollment. So we do have, out of the 4 pivotal trials, 2 already completed enrollment. So we just need to finish 2 more. So I think in 2024, 2025, we're going to see the results of all these trials. And I hope that that will open up an option for patients who otherwise are not getting any intervention. So I think in the immediate future, there should be already more than 1 device perhaps approved. So that means that within 5 years, then there will be many more patients who will have an option for treatment. Now, 10 years from now, I really think that this is going to be just like a TAVR field, how it went, or tricuspid. Now we have transcatheter repair options for the tricuspid valve, also replacement that are approved. So it would be my hope that 10 years from now, it will be the same, that there will be transcatheter mitral repair as well as transcatheter mitral replacement options for many of these patients.
Thank you for sharing your vision with us. We also would like to know, you're a very established structural interventional cardiologist, and then with your busy schedule, how do you maintain a work-life balance and prevent burnout?
Thank you very much. Work-life balance, I don't know if I know what work-life balance is, or that that's something that can be achieved. I think it's very important to maintain our personal relationships, so with other human beings, so family. So the family that we were born into. So stay connected with our family members, and we do need a supportive partner, a significant other. So I need to give credit to my husband. If it wasn't for my husband, who supports me in any way or all my crazy ideas and projects, then I wouldn't be able to do all this because he just motivates me to keep always going forward. I think that's super important to be very mindful when you pick your significant other. Make sure that it would be someone who is going to support you and never somebody who will stop you. That's a red flag. Is someone who doesn't believe in you, who doesn't want to support your projects. Then, yeah, I would stay away from something like that. So, in the third one, I would say find things that you like to do outside work. I don't have many hobbies, but I like to exercise. And every time I can, I try to either run or bike, ideally outside if I can. And if not, then at least inside. And find those little things that you can squeeze in your busy day, just to stay, to keep your mind more relaxed and healthy. But the most important one is people, your relationships, friends. See your friends, go out, when you can. I think that's very important.
Thank you, Dr. Guerrero, for your valuable advices. We are very grateful for your time. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
To watch more videos like this, please check out youtube.com, FITsOnTheGo, and follow us on X @FITsOnTheGo.